Students, we will solve one more example from practice set 1.2, question number 6. Here the figure is given in triangle M and P. Segment NQ is the bisector of angle M and P. MN equal to 25, NP equal to 40, MQ equal to 14, and we have to find out QP. Okay students, now here the given part is NQ is the bisector of angle M and P. So first we will write the statement. In triangle M and P, segment NQ is the bisector of angle M and P. Therefore, we can apply angle bisector theorem. MQ upon QP equal to MN upon NP. And in reason we will write angle bisector property. Of triangle. Now we will substitute values. MQ equal to 14 upon QP, we have to find out. MN equal to 25, NP equal to 40. Now to find out this QP, we have to do cross multiplication. Therefore, QP is equal to 14 multiplied by 40 upon 25. Now, 40 and 25 divided by 5. 5 5s are 25, 5 8s are 40. Now first we will multiply this. 14 into 8. 14 8s are 112 divided by 5. And now we will divide 112 by 5. Therefore, QP equal to 5 2s are 10. Again 5 2s are 10. Then give decimal point. 5 4s are 20. So we got the answer. QP equal to 22.4. This way we can apply angle bisector property. Okay student? Now we will see one more example. Question number 10, which is activity based question. Here you can see there is one triangle DEF. In this triangle, point X is in the interior of the triangle and this point X join with each vertex such that segment PQ is parallel to segment D and segment QR is parallel to segment EF. So we have to prove segment PR is parallel to side DF. Okay. So to prove this, we have to complete this activity. So here the first statement is given. In triangle XDE, PQ is parallel to DE. And here box is given. Reason we have to write. The reason is given. Now we can apply basic proportionality theorem here. XP upon PD equal to XQ upon QE. XQ upon QE. This is our statement number 1 and reason is basic proportionality theorem. Now second triangle. Triangle XEF. In this triangle, QR is parallel to EF. Again the reason is given. So here also we will apply basic proportionality theorem. Here we will get ratio XQ upon QE equal to XR upon RL. This is statement number 2 and the reason is basic proportionality theorem. Reason is basic proportionality theorem. This is statement number 2. Now in statement number 1 and statement number 2, you can see that XQ upon QE, this ratio is common. That's why the remaining two ratios are equal. We will get XP upon PD equal to XR upon RL. Now observe the figure. See, XP upon PD equal to XR upon RL. So that we will get segment PR parallel to segment DF, and the reason is converse of basic proportionality theorem. Segment PR parallel to segment DF, and the reason is converse of basic proportionality theorem. Understood, students?